I'm always trying my best. 내게 원하던 대로. But the world just won't let me alone. 이제 나를 알아보겠어. No one can truly see inside. 너 말해 I understand you. 살며시 숨을 보내도 지나온 날이 무색하게. Someday I see the light, like 잠시 눈을 감고 기다리며. And then everything will be alright. 수많은 밤을 지내고 너는 내게 말했지. 부서진 노래 담긴 건 모두 흘려보내자고.
Seems like it has a nice tight, it'll have a nice tight hold. I'm gonna have to have my mom try that out. See if that's gonna work for her. It had pretty good reviews on the site, so we shall see. I'll be bringing that up to her this week yet, and yeah, I'll let y'all know her thoughts on it. It's pretty too, so that's a bonus. I hope it works really beautifully. I love both Way and Moroccan oil brands, so I'm going to try these out. I've not tried either one of these before. This is the Way leave-in conditioner, and it's just a spray nozzle. And then this is the Moroccan oil Perfect Defense Protective, what is that? Protect. And this, I believe, has kind of a fine mist spray, which is what I really bought it for. I really want to try that out, see how that works. Picked up the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Toner. I use this on my body, my arms, elbows, knees. Looks like so. Picked up the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Hue Drops. I've never tried these before, and I've been wanting to try something from Glow Recipe, and we'll see how these are with niacinamide. Y'all, I fell into the cheek blush abyss. There's so many to choose from, and they all look gorgeous, so I'm going to try them out. I'm anxious to try all of these out. So I got, in the YSL, I got number 06 and number 93. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare for you guys, but I mean, and these are so soft to the touch. They feel like they're gonna come off, like I feel like I'm swatching a blush right now. That's how incredibly soft and plush these are. They're just gorgeous. So this is number 93. I want to show y'all these just in case you want to run out and grab them. And then I will, of course, do a try-on of everything for you guys. This is the Rare Beauty in Thriving. Oh, I just love the looks of these. I like the packaging. It's kind of simple. Kind of brings me back to like high school days. Not in a bad way though. Not in a bad way at all. It just does. The packaging, the plastic. And here's the Kosas, I think. This one is in Thrill. And this one is in Blissed. And I got so many colors because honestly, I really couldn't decide. I could not decide what colors to get because they're all so beautiful. And my blush collection is so old that I'm kind of revamping my collection. As much as I hate to get rid of some of my really old stuff, I kind of have to because some of it is looking pretty So I'll be trying these out. I got one more blush. I did get the Patrick Ta blush and I got it in She Left Me on Red. And another red blush, but I love the Patrick Ta formula. So I already know I'm, 90% likely going to absolutely love this one. The red is stunning, and it's kind of all the rage right now. And this is the cream, and I love that there's a cover, and then this is the powder, and you put the powder down first and the cream over the top is how he recommends it, but it's gorgeous. I'm anxious to try this out. And then I got another eyeshadow palette. This one is the Couture Mini Clutch from YSL, number 200. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Is it Gia's Dream? Gia's Dream? Not sure. Anyway, it is gorgeous online, so I'm hoping that it's just as stunning. I love the packaging of the YSL Mini Clutch palettes as well. It's the same vibe as the blush. I've got 2 of these, I believe, and I absolutely love them. They pretty much blend themselves out. You really can't go wrong with these palettes. I mean, oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I really love it. Okay, I can't wait to swatch all of these for you and start putting stuff on my face. So this was my big splurge. This is the La Mer, the Micro Peel. And, I haven't been, the last couple of years, I haven't really been taking care of my skin very well. And it really shows. Like I said, we moved in our 50s. Moving has been quite something. It's been exhausting. And so I haven't been taking care of my skin like I should. And I had done some research. I love La Mer, so I'm going to give this a go. It's that like biphase or triphase. I don't know if you can see that it separates. There's an oil component in there and then a water-based component. And so that is going to be interesting. I'm really anxious to use that. So I got another glow recipe, the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops. And these are in Sun Glow. This one is in Rose Glow, the one I showed you previously. That's Rose Glow, and this one is Sun Glow. And I just got a mini version of this because something like this, if I like it, if I end up using it, would last me a really long time. I'm always a little reluctant to buy anything that's kind of glowy because as I've gotten older, if my skin isn't matte, sometimes it can have a tendency to look really just emphasize every bit of wrinkle and texture. So we'll see how these turn out. I will give them a go. I also picked up from Rare Beauty the Soft Pinch Contouring Liquid in the color Gentle. I believe this is the lightest one that they have on the site. I'm quite anxious to try this. It seems there are very polarizing reviews of this. So I'm really anxious to try it out myself and let you all know my thoughts on it as well. So I picked up the Super Goop Mineral Glow Screen Soft Radiance Drops in Sunrise. This has SPF of 40. And I did kind of swatch these in store. So I'm anxious to see again how these are on my face because they're glowy. So, but I'm always willing to try out a few new glowy products just to see what, if anything, is going to work on my skin because I do like a dewy look. It's just something that I have to be really careful with in my 50s. Well, hey guys, I'm ready to jump in with both feet into a Sephora haul / try on for you. Whew. I have 4 more boxes coming, or 4 more deliveries coming from my Sephora order. I haven't ordered makeup in about 2 years-ish. So I made it count. I bought some things that I needed to replenish, but mostly new things, and wanting to share that with all of you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just sharing a few, like a full face of new makeup. For the most part, there's a few oldies but goodies in here, but most of this stuff is new. And I just want to show you all how everything looks and is working in case you are interested in taking advantage of the sale yourself and you find something you might be interested in. I'm going to try to get all of these videos up for you before the end of the sale. I think it ends on the 14th. So I'm not going to do a lot of editing on these videos. I'm just going to jump into it and get it out there into the world for all of you. All right, so first thing we're going to do, I'm going to start out with some sunscreen. I picked up this Supergoop sunscreen and I'm going to slather some of that on. We'll see how this looks. I don't know. I have not used any of this yet. I don't think this has color to it. I'm not sure which one I got, but I'll put it up on the screen for you guys to see. So we'll see how it looks. For those of you who may be new to my channel and would like to know a little bit more about me, I'm 53 years old. I'll be 54 in June, which seems almost impossible actually, but ooh, need a lot more. I like the way it looks so far. We'll see how my skin looks with this. Sometimes the dewy products are a bit much and accentuate every single wrinkle that I have. I have a sunspot right here that's been getting worse, and I know why it's on this side, because my living room chair, this side of my face, when I'm sitting in our living room, we have really big windows now, and that side of my face is exposed to the sun a lot. So, and the same with riding in the car when my husband's driving. So yeah. Okay, I should probably look in the mirror here. Try to get you up just a little bit higher. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. Still working out everything here, trying to figure out the lighting in the room. I don't have any lights on in here. I don't have a ring light on or anything. I have a ring light, but I don't have it on because I have a huge window in front of me. So this is my first time that I've ever really been able to film in natural lighting. I've always, in my last studio was in our back basement, so there was 0 lights back there. So this is new to me, and I really like the way this sunscreen feels. A little bit tacky to the touch, but we'll see how that dries down. I am not a foundation girly. I usually don't wear foundation, actually, just because I don't want to take the time, and I rarely like how it looks on my skin. But I picked up this Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint in store the other day when I was with my friend, and I want to try that out. This is in the shade 1.5 Fair, I believe. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to use the BK Beauty 109 foundation brush. It's got that little bit of a curve there. So I'm going to go like so with this. I really want to try it out and see how it does. Now, I don't know if you guys can even see me doing this. Hopefully you can. I've got a little blemish right there, which is very unusual. I don't usually get blemishes, but I do have a lot of redness in my skin, especially if I am doing anything with my skin, like putting product on or rubbing in, as you just saw, sunscreen. So get a little more of that. I don't want to do a lot of foundation, although just at first glance. Now I have very little on. I'm doing about as light as coverage as you can get. It is very dewy though. I'm not sure if this foundation is going to work with this sunscreen. That actually looks quite nice from my perspective, from my mirror here. So be anxious to see how it looks when I upload this phone footage. And like I said, though, I'm still trying to figure out my setup. I think I need to have my phone up a little bit higher for you guys to be able to really see. I'll work on that in the next video. I have one more delivery coming today. And then I think I have a couple more tomorrow, so I should, as long as I don't require too much editing, I should be able to get these out for you guys in the next couple days, hopefully. Oh, that is dewy. Okay, I need to see this in the mirror here. Wow, okay. I mean, like I said, I did an extremely light, turn my mirror back here. Extremely light coat. Oh my gosh. My words, I can't find my words most of the time, but you all know what I mean. Extremely light coverage, I guess. Could use a little more here on my chin, but that is just because I've been rubbing on it with the brush and then putting the, whatchamacallit, the sunscreen on. So I'm not going to bother using anymore because I don't like my foundation built up too much. I just don't like the way that looks. But this looks pretty nice. I'm going to show you guys. Get up close and personal. I probably did not blend that really well, but wow, I think it looks pretty nice. It's getting in my lines. Well, I'm pleased for what it's worth. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for that. Like I said, I am not a foundation girly, but as I'm getting older, I do feel the need to do a little bit of foundation, you know. Okay, so I was going to do these, try out these Glow Recipe watermelon dewdrops or whatever they're called, or Hue Drops, but I feel like I'm pretty glowy already. So I'm going to save those for another video. Okay, but I'm going to go in now with my BK Angie Hot and Flashy brush, A506, I believe that says. It's another angled brush. This is so good for under eye concealer. Oh, it's just phenomenal. Anyway, I think that color is good on me. This is the Sarah Creel concealer, and this is in shade, I believe, 2. I'll pop it on the screen because I don't have my reading glasses on, but I believe this is shade 2. And I did order the shade 1, which is a fair cool, I believe, because I like a peachier, pinker under eye. But we're going to use this one because I have it. And I do love this. I have used this before and I really enjoy this. How can I get you guys to... I think I need to be up a little bit higher. Let me adjust my seat here. Okay, hopefully I can see in the mirror and you all can see me, see what I'm doing too. Just a dot. Like, I don't like heaviness on my skin. I do not like feeling any type of heaviness on my skin at all. So I do very, very small amounts. That's just how I've always done it. Matter of fact, a lot of times when I don't do foundation, and I'll just do a little bit of spot concealing, and then that's, you know, hides what I needed to hide. As I've gotten older, you know, things have really changed, as I'm sure some of you can relate. So, do I need a little more there? Yeah, I'm going to call that good. That's all she wrote. Then I'm going to go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Powder. I love her regular powder, so her setting powder. It's very blurring, and I'm hoping this is similar. It's really pretty much white. And I'm going to actually pop a little bit of that on my under eye over that concealer. See if we can get a little brightness in there. Yeah. I have got to clean my brushes, y'all. All right. Now, this is not new to me. This is the Urban Decay eye primer in Sin. I've used this for years. It's my absolute favorite. And I actually picked up this tube in the last Sephora sale, I believe. And so I don't need another one just yet. But this is my go-to eye primer. I love that there's just a little bit of a shimmer to it because sometimes I just wear the primer, actually. But I'm gonna set that down with that same Charlotte Tilbury powder and just give that a little set. Keep my eyes closed for just a moment while that sets down. I think I might go over just the middle of my face on my T-zone with that as well. It's because this like so. And then I'm going to try out this Rare Beauty contour liquid, and this is in the shade Gentle. Focus. Come on, phone. Why are you not focusing? Okay, well, anyway, it's in the shade Gentle. So we're going to go in with that. For that, I'm going to use the BK Beauty 112, I believe that is, an angled brush. A little soft. I don't like a real dense, hard brush for my contour. I actually like the brush to be kind of soft. This has a nice doe foot applicator on it. And I'm just gonna, I'm not going straight in though. I don't like doing that. I'm just gonna grab it off of the doe foot there. Go in that way. I think what I need to do is grab a different mirror so that you guys can see. Let me see what I have here. All right, so we're just gonna go in right here. I'm looking dewy. Ooh, that is, I think, the lightest shade. It's a pretty color though, but okay. I didn't feel like I got that much off the doe foot, but wow, okay. Oh my word. Okay, she's blending. She's blending. Woo! Pigmented. Very pigmented. That looks crazy. But it's all right. We'll get her done. We'll get her done. Let's spread the wealth here with this pigment. Go up the sides here. And y'all, my hair has been falling out in droves. It's just crazy and frightening. Ever since menopause and post-menopause. A lot of times I'll use a filler for my hair, like that goes on the scalp. That helps tremendously. If you haven't tried one of those, I think it works really well. Let's go here and kind of do the jowlies here. Yeah, and I feel like kind of the jowls and all the things showed up when I turned 50. It's like I woke up after my 50th birthday and bam, they were all there. Next, we have, I think I'm going to do eyebrow. So this, I'm scared. This is the Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. And this is fairly new to the Benefit collection. It's got those crazy looking ends there. I'm not a huge fan of this type of brow product, but I really wanted to try it out. So we're going to try it out. I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty brow gel. And I'm going to kind of make these brow hairs stand at attention. I'm really nervous about using this, guys. I really am, because I typically, this is not my style to do the pen. Oh, and I got this in the shade, I think it's something brown. I'll pop it up on the screen anyway for you guys. I don't have my glasses on, so. And okay, yeah, I'm scared. Oh, let's start with this side. I feel like this side's going to be easiest to do. Oh man. I'm gonna go in with a super light touch to start. I don't like my brows to be real dark anymore. Okay. So far, I like the idea of this. And with some use and practice, this could be a good option. I feel like the color is still, I think it's supposed to be like medium neutral brown, I think. But what I find is, since I have so much gray in my hair and the undertone of my hair in general is very cool toned, I have difficulty matching up with a brow product unless it has like an actual gray in it, even though it says cool toned or neutral. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna practice with this a little bit. This side's gonna be interesting. I'm not one either to spend a lot of time in general on my makeup. Oh boy, okay. Oh boy, this side's definitely more challenging. that's yeah, okay. It's all right. It's all right. I think this, just my quick little 2 cents here. I feel like right out of the gate, this would be best for somebody who actually has a decent amount of brow hairs, who just wants to maybe shape their brow a little better and whatnot. I feel like I'm running out of pigment here. Let me shake this bad boy up a little bit. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Like I said, it seems like with a little bit of practice, this could be an incredible tool. I have no idea how much of the product is in here. I feel like halfway through, I had to kind of, you know, recap and give it a shake to get more of the product deposited on the little fork end there. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll see how it looks in other lighting on me. So for eyes, I want to try the new YSL Couture Mini Clutch in, what is this? I cannot see that. I'll put it up on the screen. Anyway, this is her, and she's gorgeous. Here, let me just show you. There we go. Okay. Look at that. She's beautiful. Oh, hello. Okay. She's gorgeous. So, all right. We're going to go in with this lightest shade right here. Oh, very pigmented. I sometimes forget how pigmented some of these shadows are. You know, I'm just going to actually use the mirror right on here. So we're just going to do that. Okay. I'm just going to put that kind of all over the eyeball. It's a very light shade. I feel like it really blends in with my skin. A little bit of shimmer on there. I'm going to do just a little bit under the eye to kind of set it up a little bit. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to go into the next shade here. We're going to go just above our crease. If you all have hooded eyes and you're interested in learning a few techniques, I have the Hooded Eyes Diaries. I haven't filmed in a while, but I will probably reinstate that soon and get to making more videos on that. But I feel like there might be some good nuggets in there for y'all. So I'm just going to get that into the crease area and give it a good zhuzh of blend. What a gorgeous color. I mean, I felt 95% sure I was going to love this palette, you know, just even though I blind buy with these, because these Tom Ford, Natasha Denona, there's few that I don't like. I know pretty much that the formula is going to be kick butt. Always. The formula is just not going to fail. I want a really light look. I can see what's going to ail me a little bit in this room is the fact that I have a window over here and it's kind of skewing my lighting just a little bit. Because it looks like this side is lighter to me, but I don't know if that's the case or if it's just because there's a window there. Deepen that up just a smidge. Oh, it's very pretty. I mean, I really just love YSL, Tom Ford, like I said, Natasha Denona. We're gonna go into that red shade just because I think it's really pretty. I just want a little bit of that though. I don't want too much because I'm just gonna go on the little bit on the outer corner. Just want a little bit. I'm not going for an evening look here. It's the middle of the day. That's beautiful. I'm going to put this darker, deeper brown here, the deepest shade, under my lower lash line. Just a little smidgy of that. I'm going for a bit of a rounded eye look today, so I'm not doing a wing or anything like that. It's not what I want. So I'm going to do that. And then these shades have a redder tone, in case you haven't noticed, like a kind of a reddish undertone, that warm, but I really love them a lot. So I'm going to take this BK Beauty 210 brush, just a little skinny old smudger brush. And I'm going to go back into this lightest shade here. And I'm going to just smush that into the lower lash line as well. Just smudge out that brown a little bit. I'm going to go back in with the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. What's your favorite eyebrow gel? I really like this one. I like the Benefit Cosmetics ones, but their brushes are like, I feel like they're just a little bit tiny for me, my brows. I don't know. There's something about the brushes I don't love from the Benefit ones, but I really love this Rare Beauty one. She's a gem in my book. Use that one all the time. What's next? Oh, blush. Yay, I got so many blushes, y'all. All right, so I picked up several of these YSL. I heard good things. Yeah, we're about to find out. The packaging on these, oh my word. I mean, it just stunning. Need I say more? My only, I guess, criticism would be, as far as packaging goes, they only have the numbers on the back. They do not have the name of the blush on the back. So, and I don't recall what the name of this is, but I will get it for you. I'll put it up on the screen. So this is what they look like. Real easy to open. I picked this blush, this color, because I felt like it would go quite well with the palette. So that's what we're dealing with right there. Mwah. Okay. I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty brush. This is the 170, I believe, setting brush from Fenty Beauty. This is a favorite. You use her all the time. I'm going to go in very lightly because I really don't know how the pigment is on these. Well, let's do a swatch. That feels incredible. That feels incredible. Okay, let's do. Oh yeah, that's pigmented. So we're gonna be real careful. Is she patchy? Is she patchy? We're about to find out because that looks a little patchy to me. Though, in my experience, some things can swatch really terribly and then go on really well. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. I'm nervous. So I'm dipping in. We're dipping in. Okay. I'm approaching this with caution, my friends. Oh yeah, okay. So pretty. So pretty. Oh yeah. Okay, I like it. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty. I have to be real careful with blush because I don't want to look bruised, especially if my red starts to shine through. But I can tell you all right now that I'm going to have to experiment with this foundation without this because I fear this may be the culprit that's making me look just a little bit too dewy right now. What do you think? We'll see. We'll see. I feel like I'm getting a little bit dewier as the time goes on here. I like a dewy moment, but I don't like a greasy moment. So we'll see. We'll see. So, all right. I put a little bit more on. I'm going very, very lightly here. I always go over my eyes a little bit just because, I don't know, the nose, you know, like where the sun might hit. Oh, it's very pretty. Let's hit this side up a little bit here. This blush reminds me a little bit of using the Pat McGrath palettes. You know, you have to go in with a light hand until you really know how those are used because, or how they function, because her eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. I mean, it's, you just touch that stuff and you're looking at good pigmentation. So that's kind of what these remind me of a little bit. So let's go ahead and do what I do. Now, is this the matte or is this one of the shimmery? Hopefully it's one of the matte. I feel like I got that blended out pretty well. I'm looking dewy though. I'm looking dewy, but I like that. I really like that color. I am going to top this eye look off with my new Patrick Ta. I don't know, it's this eyeshadow, which you've probably seen. I have one other like it, and I got one more in this sale, and look how gorgeous that is. I'm going to take the lightest shade here. I'm going to put that on my mobile lid. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could cry. It's so beautiful. I love that really wet kind of look, which probably may not be a good idea for this look, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Oh yeah. I feel like it's more stuck on my finger than anything else. So let's try again here. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay. I mean, she's not as shiny of a moment as I anticipated. We'll see. I'm gonna try. So I just dipped my finger back in. I'm gonna find one of my setting sprays and give that just a smidgy spritz here with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. Give that a little spray and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, a little bit maybe. It's beautiful, still a beautiful moment. Okay. Excuse me. I have been sick quite a bit in the last 8 months or so. Weird. It's weird. I had a cough, a really bad cough for like 3.5 weeks. It was strange. I'm tired. Boo, I wish I ordered a couple of Urban Decay, the new 24-hour wear eyeliners. And I was really hoping to have one to do some tight lining today for you guys, but I don't have them yet. So, but I do have this one. This is the YSL. I'll pop it up on the screen. Again, I can't see it, but I'm going to use this on my waterline. I specifically got it for that. Oh, and I really hope it's good. It's a great color for that, for me. So we'll see. Come on. I think we had to break the seal of hardness there on the end. Ooh, made my eyes water. But I like the color a lot. We'll see if it holds up. My eyes are watering, so this might be kind of a good test. We're going to use my little embossing heat gun and my eyelash curler. That's pretty good. And we're going in with the new Charlotte Tilbury Exagger Eyes Volume Mascara. I bought the mini version. So this is the mini version. I love the wand on here. The brush is perfection for me. Okay, let's see. It's beautiful. Let's do the other side. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, yes. A million times yes with this mascara. A million times yes. I am going to let this dry just a little bit, and then I'm going to go into my lower lash line with it, but I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I quite love everything. The only thing that I am potentially torn on as of right now are these, and the reason for both of them is because I use them together. This is a dewier foundation, and this is very dewy, a very dewy sunscreen. So I'm going to try this alone with a different foundation or alone, and I'm going to try this alone. And we'll see how things get on with them separately. I don't know if I do them together, but then again, in a few hours, maybe this will all calm down and it'll look really nice. I don't know, but like I said, I really like a dewy moment, but I don't want to look greasy. From where I'm sitting now, I feel like it looks a little greasy-ish, but you know, we'll see. Oh, and then, okay, while that is drying down a little bit, I picked up a sample size of this using my points. I think this was 100 points. It's the, oh God, I'll put the name up there. I can't even, Versace, whatever. I bought this, I have the full size, so I want to show you. This is just the little sample size. It's a roller ball. And I already know that I love this. And I would have preferred to get something else to try that was new, but there was, at least in my opinion, there was hardly anything to choose from, whether it was for points to buy with your points or samples. I thought it was very, very limited. So I got this because I already know I like it, and this is perfect for the purse. I actually got a few of them because I'm going to give some to friends and family, but oh, it's very fruity. Now, the thing about this fragrance though is that it does not last. Not on me anyway. I love the scent of this so much. And what I usually do is I'll put a little bit of Vaseline on first, and then I'll put the fragrance on, and that helps a little bit to get a little longevity out of it. But I purchased this a couple of years ago, the big bottle of this, because I love it so much. I mean, I just love the scent so much, but it just doesn't last on me. So, you know, this way I can spray at home and then I can reapply if I'm out. But it's just, it is, if you really love a super fruity sweet scent, I think you might like this a lot. Oh, I really, it's truly one of my favorites. I reach for it a lot. I just wish it lasted longer. I wish it lasted longer. She's beautiful. But, yeah. So this rollerball one will be nice to just throw in my purse and have. But I do use it a lot in the spring. Summer too, but, oh, yeah, I don't know what it is about that scent. I'll put the notes and everything up for you guys here because I want you to be able to see. But it's good. Okay, let's do these lower lashes here now. What do you think, guys? I did not get, did I get a lipstick? I got one lip product. No, I did get some lip products. I got some of the Violet FR, which I actually already have. I'm going to show you. And I picked up also another product, another lip product, but those have not gotten here yet. But I'm going to show you the ones that I do have, which I love. I have 4 different shades of these right now, and I adore them. I mean, I adore every single one of them. So I picked up 2 more shades of these. So I will show you. Did I get 2? I got 1 or 2 more shades of these anyway. I don't remember. But I'll show you, unless I'm mistaken. You know, I put things in my cart and then it was getting to be a whole lot. Those are very close. Wow, never realized how close those were in color. These are a very matte and very velvety texture. And there's just something about these that is so great for my mature lips. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely adore these. I want them in every single color, even though they look the same. The makeup collector in me is going to want that.
Time goes by, yeah, you and I are running out, running out. Time goes by, I change my mind about you and I, you and I. So would you stay for a minute so I can be brave? Let me catch my breath. Now I can feel what I'm saying. I'm letting you know this heart's on the edge.